Hey there everybody, was able to get in the mile run, 1.3, ran a 9-minute mile. It's been a while since I got some good cardio out there. It's about 30 degrees, so it's a little bit, there's a little, you could feel a little bit of coolness. So I had socks on, but it was this area. That got a little cold in my hands, but now after running the mile and a bit, I'm feeling pretty good. Wind wasn't too bad, so I wanted to be able to get into exercise today just because I'm going pretty long today from meeting to meeting and then networking events, so and an interview. So it'll be a busy day. Hope you're doing well. Sherman's out. Hey there everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're doing great. It's about 8:25. Time to go to the office. Gotta get gas and then I'll get there. It's just cheaper up here in the suburb of Houston versus the downtown area. That just makes sense because real estate's more expensive closer to the downtown area. Well, that wasn't meant to happen, but I'm glad it did. We'll see you there. Okay, daily vlog. We have running off to a lunch meeting. Actually, it had gotten canceled, so got to the office. A little bit of traffic there. Hey, it's Houston. So, got to the office, talked to the team, and then responded to emails, setting up contacts, and responding to people that I had met yesterday, setting up some appointments, and then lunch meeting. They needed to push back, so they said, hey, let's just schedule for a different day so that we're not rushing it. And so I'm gonna just told my wife, hey, let's meet for lunch. So we're gonna grab lunch. Sherman's out. Everybody, hope you're doing good. Had a great lunch meeting today. Because it got canceled, or rescheduled, excuse me. And so I was able to have lunch, Korean barbecue, Jin's Korean barbecue out in Cyprus with my wife. And then was able to then come back down, have a great conversation with Genevieve. Great individual, wonderful conversation. See how we can be strategic partners to each other. And you know, you just never know where, by adding value to someone else, where it can take you. So, can head over, have an interview now at the office. Talk to you soon. Sherman's out. Hey there, everybody. Had a great interview. Tip: be on time. The interviewee was there 15 minutes early. I really appreciate that. That's shows you're prepared. Also, had reviewed some of the information we had given from the first interview. Had a couple of questions, things that he wanted to talk about today. Very professional. He was dressed, ready to meet, and appreciated his preparation. I will say as well, one thing that we do notice, and we talk about afterwards, is how did you engage with the staff? So the moment that you walk onto our property, the interview starts. Are you throwing out a cigarette? Are you littering? Throwing out garbage on the ground? When you walk, are you holding the door for someone? When you come in, do you greet the front desk individual, the director of first impressions? What are you doing when you're waiting? Are you playing Angry Birds? Are you connecting on LinkedIn with people? What are you doing as you wait for the interview to start? I find that to be extremely important to remember. The other one is having a conversation with our director of first impressions, and as I was talking to her, some of these people will treat her like she's a receptionist that only answers the phone, where she has a lot more responsibility in how things are done in a process perspective. Know that culture will eat process every single day. So understand that your company culture, how you treat others and how you allow others to be treated within your organization, is your culture. It's what we tolerate to exist. Sherman's out. So when it comes to networking, I find it's valuable to connect people that you think can have value to each other. So if you can't add value to someone else's life professionally, maybe you know someone in your network that can add value to them. Had a great time tonight. There's a speed networking, bridging the generational gaps between like baby boomers and then millennials. I was sitting down, so I guess I'm categorized as baby boomer era, and also I was late, so that's probably why they did it. Great conversations. Have a great night, James. And for me, I find a couple things. Number one is people aren't leveraging the social media tools to be able to connect with people digitally on LinkedIn, or not promoting their own personal brand. I did meet one person that is using LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook to be able to promote their own reputation, their own personal brand, even though they work for an organization. And then it was interesting to be able to talk with people. Sometimes we get so stuck on these business cards, we expect like that's the way that we, hey, hi, my name's Sherman, here's business card. No, tell me more about who you are before you just throw me this piece of paper. Let's get to know who you are, what you do. Tell me your story. Oftentimes, I think some people, they run it from the seat of their pants. Every time it's a little bit different. Try to identify, I don't want to say it's an elevator pitch, because nobody's riding an elevator that long anymore, unless you're in downtown and you got like 30 or 40 flights to go. But even then they have, the rapid elevators. A lot of times then it's identifying, how would you describe in a compelling way what you do? I like Simon Sinek's attitude, start with why. Why are you in business? Why do you do what you do? That's more compelling than, hey, I do massages. So, why do you do it? I like to give people a way to relax for an hour out of their week or out of their month, and helping them stay healthy. Boom, that's massage. Love it, right? So I think sometimes we get too caught up in this idea that I need to be able to sell people on what they can buy from me. Don't think about what they can buy, product or service. Think about what value you can add first. And then, if they find value in what you do, they will buy from you. Sherm's out. Woo! Morning, everybody. Happy Friday. It's about 6:10. Gonna leave a little bit early. Kind of get a head start on the day. Then I have a one-on-one with managing partner. Kind of recap what went well in the last week. See if I need any assistance with anything, especially as I'm learning the different programs and processes. And then have a 10:30 interview with a couple people in the industry, and then a noon with another guy that runs his own firm, and then a 1:30, and so and then we'll end it there around 2:30, 3 o'clock. Head back home, and then we'll be heading out to San Antonio tonight. Gonna be with family, and be able to on Sunday we'll church it up out there, and luckily be able to hear hopefully the prophet of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and one of the apostles. So pretty excited about that. The boys haven't heard them live before, and it'll be a great time. Sherm's out.